Take two, Mac Miller's death. This is his actual natal chart, not his solar return chart. The other video I was looking at his solar return chart. So this would make it a little easier for people who don't really understand astrology. Okay, so to break down his death, I'm going to make it really simple. On the day of his passing, you had Jupiter at the 18th degree. You also had Pluto at the 18th degree. Jupiter rules over both Pisces and Sagittarius. Now, Pisces is about psychedelics, drugs, right? Alternate dimensions, a lot of things. It also rules over death. Remember, Pisces symbolizes death, the end of your life cycle, the end of a lot of cycles, but it can mean the end of your life cycle, right? So Jupiter at the 18th degree is just expanding that Piscean quality of drugs, like overdoses. That is a theme when Jupiter is at the 18th degree, overdoses, right? And also you have Pluto at the 18th degree. Pluto symbolizes death. It can be both spiritual death and physical death. So you have both Jupiter at the 18th degree and you have Pluto at the 18th degree. Now, Jupiter was in his 10th house. The 10th house is the house of the public image, your legacy that you leave behind, how other people see you, whereas the ninth house is about how you see yourself. So Jupiter transiting over Scorpio, physical death, right? Jupiter at the 18th degree is expanding that quality of overdosing, okay? And Jupiter being in Scorpio just emphasizes death. Like when you have Jupiter in Scorpio, depending on what's happening in your house, it will just shed light onto that rebirth that you have to go through, whether it be physical or spiritual. Now, Jupiter was forming a conjunction with his natal Pluto at the 22nd degree. His natal Pluto being at the 22nd degree in the 10th house means that his death will be public, right? And you had Jupiter squaring his ascendant. His ascendant is at the 18th degree. Your ascendant is your body, your soul, your incarnate energy, right? Your I am energy. And he had his ascendant at the 18th degree in Aquarius. And his ascendant is forming a conjunction with Saturn with the orb of 10. So he was a fellow Saturn first houser, which means that this man had an incredible amount of discipline. But on that day, he had Uranus in his 4th house in Taurus that was squaring his Saturn at the 8th house. Uranus is like to take away, right? Uranus symbolizes when somebody unalives their self. The 4th house, it was transiting his 4th house. The 4th house represents your home, right? Your security, your comfort. But the Pluto at the 18th degree was in his 12th house of death, right? And the Pluto, look at it. It was touching his Uranus, his North Node, his Mercury, his Neptune, and his Sun at the 28th degree. The 28th degree is a Cancer degree, denoting your home. And if you have Pluto at the 18th degree, that's conjunct with Neptune, right? That's death. It was conjunct Mercury, right? Mercury deals directly with your health. And this was a fated situation because his Pluto, or the transiting Pluto at the 18th degree, was forming a conjunction with the orb of 9 with his North Node in Capricorn. And again, this was all taking place in the 12th house. Now, the thing that bothers me about this is the fact that the 12th house is the house of hidden enemies. Now, the reason why the transiting Uranus in this situation is so important is because Uranus was squaring both his Priapus in the 6th house, the house of your health, which was conjuncting his moon at the 24th degree. The moon represents your mom. So his mom definitely, somebody commented that there was something going on with his mom. His mom definitely knows something about his death, according to the chart. And then the Uranus was also squaring his Lilith in the 12th house, and his Lilith is conjunct his Sun. Your Lilith is your hidden desires. So the analysis still stays the same, where it's like somebody being lured into a good time, but that good time turning into like a setup. He was definitely taken out by hidden enemies. Something's telling me it's like it's food though. Like I don't really believe it was the drugs that took him out. I believe it was poisoned food. And of course, the last thing that I'll say is Mac Miller has his natal Pluto at the 22nd degree and a moon deacon in Scorpio, and the moon represents your home. So, of course, in the public eye, he overdosed at his home. But with it including Scorpio there, it could have been a sexual component to it. And with the Jupiter there, that's squaring his ascendant, in Aquarius, that means that there were friends there, somebody that he trusted or considered friends that was witness to what happened. But his ascendant is conjunct Juno at the 24th degree. Juno can represent betrayal, and since it's at the 24th degree, that's a Jupiter degree. So that also represents like narcotics, right? That he overdosed on. So the 24th degree in Juno, 24th degree overdosing, drugs, is too close to his ascendant. There was a betrayal here from one of his friends because this takes place in Aquarius. But looking at his chart, Mac Miller has the same sort of aspects that's happening around the time of his death with somebody else's chart that I was recently looking at who has these same aspects coming up for this upcoming solar eclipse. If you want to know more about that, make sure you check out my YouTube channel where I posted a video of some souls that you might want to keep your eye on during this next solar eclipse and following the solar eclipse. And of course, if you like this video and you want to see more content like this, astrology, hidden knowledge, astropalmistry, and those type of topics, metaphysics, make sure you like, share, and follow. I appreciate your time, appreciate you watching. See you next time. Peace. I want to make sure that I added this at the end of the video. I just wanted to point out the fact that his last music visual was him in a coffin, foreshadowing, right? And the album cover for his last album was a coffin. And I just wanted to point out that there was a mysterious figure that was standing behind the coffin. This could have been symbolism. I'm going to leave that up into your interpretation. Rest in peace to Mac Miller.